Trick, please.
I know y'all probably heard this story, but it's gonna always center me in regards to this podcast, man. That we started arguing on Facebook, turned into real conversations, that turned into a podcast on Facebook. But don't pretend like we didn't create a culture over here, whether it was rooted in Africa or not, whether it's
Trick, please. Trick, please.
Why you trying to do everything that I do? Monkey.
I'll show you how to flip it in the cheese. Trick, freeze.
Trick, please.
Might be the dumbest man in America. I've never seen anything like this.
correct.
Who implicates himself in a book? What's
the same thing? She can actually talk about different things and different.
The fact that he said he was better than Q, and like.
Decide on whether or not you're gonna have kids. You probably just
probably don't want kids.
Make her. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so when I could not have a relationship with my biological father, God brought other men in my life to follow. And
I am racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world.
Remember me? Take a picture. Let's do like, come on, man.
Because there's so much about this moment that is trying to make people feel like they've lost their minds. When in fact, these are
Yeah. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? Yeah. 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 Let me start this off and let me address these haters first. I know I'm making them hurt. I know I'm making it worse when I disperse. You see the alert. Like I said right now, man, we leave them laying in the dirt. No hard feelings though, it's all good. Better yet, I see that you about to go wood. We on the way to double platinum. You see how we stacking them. And oh my gosh, yes, we racking them. I'm talking about those views that you buy. So better yet, you better take a trip to Dubai. Because you lied. You can't see us in July. Oh my gosh, yes, Thursday fly. Me, myself, and I know myself and Quez. We got Jess and we about to do our best to give you anything that's a sneak preview. As I enter, you already know how I'm doing. Oh, I'm just showing off. I mean, the flow goes off, and anytime you can see that I will never doze off. That mean that there's no sleep for me. Oh my gosh, man, I don't drink coffee. I got high adrenaline, and it's always on go. If you don't know, yes, that's the boy with the ill flow. I can go one more time and show you right now I'm going off of the mind. No nickel and dime, we just drop our 3 cents. Oh my God, you can see that we're decent. We give you recent news and your thoughts, views, and opinions. Oh, we don't pay attention to those minions that be trying to hate. Better yet, they don't conversate, but we just regulate. Like Warren G and Nate Dogg. Like I said right now, you see right, ooh, we about to take off. R.I.P. to take off. The Quavo and Migo. So you already know how it goes. Like I said right now, the boy with the flows. When you know I got the fly clothes. No, it's the DY3 clothes. Go and get it from the .com. Because you see that we on and we dropping bombs. I don't mean to say certain words that may get the life dispersed. Pumping your feed, but I can give you what you need. Shall I proceed? You can see that boy third degree infinitely. Yes, you know it be me. Like I said, oh my gosh, man, they always want to hate me. They don't debate me because you might lose. Come up, step up, we hit you with a bruise. Oh my gosh, no, that was an excuse. I mean, right now you see that we don't lose. One by one, you already know. Let's go ahead and just start the show. Let's go ahead and just start the show. Let's go ahead and just start the show. Whoa. What's good, y'all? What's good? We are back up in the building. It's the after party, and we are here full in effect, and you know how we do. What's up, Quez? I can't unmute you, man. Did he freeze? There we go. Hey, I can't unmute you. Can you mute yourself, sir?
Hold on, let me see.
There you go. You good?
Are we in there?
Yes, we are good. What's
Okay,
good with you?
What it do, man? Back in the building one more time. You know what I'm saying? You see the comment, man. After the club, it's the after party.
It's the after party. Man.
Where Jess at? How's she gonna be late to the after party?
She's still in wardrobe and makeup. Just like you, she was taking a nap, you know what I'm saying? And you know,
hey.
So
hey, naps are underrated, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like a good nap on a Saturday, man. You get up, knock some workout, you know what I'm saying? Take a nap, get up, get right back to it.
Man, I don't even know what that be like.
Oh yeah, I'll take me a nap in a heartbeat. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. So let's get straight to it, man. What we got? We got 60 minutes, man. Let's get it in.
Yeah, I was trying to run it back. I'm waiting for Jess. You know, to try to run some ratchet news for her because she don't see the ratchet news. I do it for her. You know, so this is the after party. I'm sorry we down and we just waiting on somebody to get here. So, you know what I'm saying? But you just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. But, you know, we're going to run back some ratchet news.
All right,
and hopefully this person will be here.
Lord have
good, y'all. It's your boy Third Degree. We're back with more ratchet news. Well, some of it's ratchet, some of it's not, but we still got to speak on it. So let's go.
Well, we are back. Let's not waste any time. A 36-year-old Louisiana man arrested after police say he assaulted a 9-year-old boy over his hair allegedly being cut while he slept. What did he do to that child to deserve this cut? That's the big question, right? Still, I can kind of understand his anger and frustration, but that's still a baby, man. Come on, man. All right, moving on. DOJ declines to turn over additional Epstein files, says redactions were appropriate. Go figure. All right, moving on. Thomas Jefferson's black descendant says he kept slaves. Sometimes I hate them. I understand the feeling. Trust me, I found out about my own ancestors, and I feel a way about what's in my DNA, so I understand. We'll talk about this later on the show, or on a different show. Moving on. I guess it's wedding season because Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are now married. I guess they got married in Madison Square Garden in New York, and they had a star-studded wedding. So, hey, shout out to them. All right, moving on. A 15-year-old got his friends summer jobs at a Burger King to keep them off the streets. After the story went viral, he and his friends and his mother, who managed the restaurant, were all fired. The community later raised over $10,000 to support them. Hey, shout out to them and shout out to that young man for trying to make sure his friends were legit and make sure they stayed out of trouble. You know, I don't even understand why they got fired. We'll try to dig in more to this too. Moving on. Floyd Mayweather denies broke rumors in a new interview with Cameron, as expected. Moving on. Pooh Shiesty's mom reveals rapper expecting baby with Marissa Dene. Okay. That child may not be seeing that father for a minute, but that's a different story. Moving on. Nikki Gilbert defends herself and India.Arie after condemning Young Miami Spin that song. Quote, black women are being demonized for trying to uplift, inspire, and protect our community, end quote. Does she have a point? We'll talk about it on this show tonight. Moving on. Beyonce kicks off B-Day 20th anniversary, surprising fans with new song, Morning Dew. Have you heard it? And what are your thoughts? Moving on. Cardi B claims sacrifices the African American community allowed the Latino and Caribbean communities to prosper in the U.S. I 100% back that up. Well, the racist group carries flags throughout Washington, D.C., and I guess they're called Patriot Front. But yeah, mass men with Confederate flags marched through Washington, D.C. on July 4th. I guess they're trying to reclaim the country, but hey, what else is new in Trump's America, right? All right, moving on. Also, shout out to me because on the 4th, the King made the King's Mac, you know what I'm saying? Don't it look lovely, you know what I mean? All right, moving on. Also, too, in New York, a couple hijacked the Empire State Building, and the man proposed to the wife. But also, too, they raised out the flag, Always Home, San Bernardino by Third Degree, out on all platforms. Make sure you go cop that. Or even go to king3rd.com. Shameless plug, but moving on. Polar bear mother drives her 1-year-old cub away after mating with a new male. Ain't that some ratchetness, even in the North Pole, huh? All right, moving on. It's being said that Jackie Chan's dad was a spy and his mom was a drug dealer, and they met when his dad arrested his mom. Talk about a backstory for Ash, right? No wonder why he's probably cool with us, you know what I mean? But even in China, come on, man. Moving on. Speaking of fathers, Brian McKnight is facing backlash after interviewing stepfather of estranged son Brian Jr.'s children. Talking about messy and pathetic. Anyway, moving on. Somebody's pitching out that men should be forced by law to marry the woman they impregnated. Do you think that will stop the number of, unwed mothers? You know what I'm saying? Babies before marriage. Do you think that will work? I don't know. Moving on. A Ford worker was fired after being accused of stealing a cookie, only for the company to later confirm he had paid for it. I would sue the bricks off they and eat cookies all in their office. Moving on.
Haney next. Is that the fight you're looking for? Man, cuz. You know what it is with me, man. All them tell them come see me. On my mama. Tell them come see me.
Tell me why that sounded like something that DY3 Quez would say. Quote of the year. All right. Moving on. We're going back to San Bernardino. 32 arrested over 7.5 tons of illegal fireworks seized in San Bernardino County. You gotta love San Bernardino, right? Moving on. Citizen reveals she has autism spectrum disorder. Quote, finally took the time to get formally diagnosed, end quote. Prayers and salute to her. Moving on. Well, while we're here, you know what I'm saying? This is the number for my Google views, you know what I'm saying, as far as my reviews. So we're on a different mission. DY3 show is actually doing some big numbers, all right? Moving on. Veteran fatally unalived after argument with woman over Walmart parking space in Florida. And it has caused a huge divide. And an ongoing debate. So what are your thoughts? Moving on. Michael breaks Jesus' 22-year-old record for highest grossing biopic of all time at domestic box office. Man, Mike is bigger than Jesus in the U.S., huh? Anyway, moving on. I'm sorry, but this is still funny. Moving on. Gavin Newsom hands 136 acres of beloved California coastline to indigenous tribes. Isn't that kind of like reparations? Anyway, moving on. Name this popular vacation spot. Cancun. Moving on. British woman with an extreme jealousy disorder reportedly requires her husband to take a lie detector test every time he returns home. I would tell her to get the funk on out of here. Moving on. A mess. Maryland man gets his truck stolen while allegedly robbing a Verizon store, calls police for help, but gets arrested too. Isn't that ratchet? All right, moving on. New Orleans rapper D1 rejects NWA's cultural contribution. We'll talk about this at a later date. Moving on. Prayers going up. George E. Johnson, pioneer of black hair care products such as Ultra Sheen and Afro Sheen, passes away at 99. Prayers to his family. Moving on. Activist and former government aide unalived in Compton, double homicide, man. It was a shooting that took place over July 4th weekend in Compton, and this young dude, I've seen him on the news before, so prayers out to his family, and he's such a good dude, really a good dude, such a loss. All right, moving on. Donald Trump shouts out Nicki Minaj in her Rose Garden Club lunch as the greatest and most successful female rapper in history. Well, he may be right about one thing. Successful, but greatest? That's a debate. Moving on. Michael B. Jordan's Muhammad Ali TV series gets November 4th release day. I can't wait to see it. Looks really good. Moving on. Powerball winner arrested after hiring a full marching band to follow his ex to work. As a reminder, sounds like something that I would do. Moving on. Nicki Minaj poses with Louisiana governor who eliminated black districts. Sounds about white. Moving on. Flo Rida performs at Trump's Great American State Fair and publicly endorses Florida Democrat. He may be on to something. I was wondering if he was selling out for a minute, but hey, get the bag and trash them later. Moving on. The Trump administration has dropped a plan to put Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. Sounds about white. Moving on. Also, black unemployment remains high as Trump downplays jobs. Sounds about white. Moving on. Oh, but also Israel shared intelligence that with U.S. of Iranian plot to take out Trump. Sounds about conspiracy to maybe keep this war going. But anyway, what do I know? Moving on. Nipsey Hussle's children received their inheritance after a long legal process. Shout out and salute to them. R.I.P. Nip. All right, moving on. Single mother puts 40 cents into a slot machine at New York casino and won $43 million. The casino offered her a steak dinner and $2.25 instead. Talking about kiss my ass. I'm taking the 42 mil. All right, moving on. Karmelo Anthony's new legal team defense files motion for new trial and requests a new judge over trial mishaps. Post-trial interview allegedly showing bias towards guilty verdict. Let's go. Moving on. Jermaine Dupri sues Sony for $18 million, claims social death was shortchanged over royalties from Mariah, Usher, Bow Wow, and more. All right, moving on. In response to Trump, New York City mayor has crowned Cardi B as the queen of New York. I might have to agree. Right next to Lil' Kim. Moving on. Long overdue, Bone Thugs and Harmony received their star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I wish I was there, but shout out to the Ruthless family for keeping that legacy going. Well deserved. All right, moving on. Wait, going back to Trump. Judge orders E. Jean Carroll to be paid $5.8 million after jury found Trump sexually touched her and defamed her. Moving on. Man Pow Pow's friend over LeBron Jordan debate. Crazy. Moving on. Indiana man allegedly cuts off his penis and lights it on fire with a dummy. Moving on. Stephon Diggs' accuser says he turned over 100 pages of text to support essay assault claims of legal value himself. Crazy. Moving on. Have y'all been keeping up with this Big Tigger stuff? He announced he's stepping away to attend his family stuff. But peep this. A video of Big Tigger and Lisa's heated altercation had caused many debates and many memes. We're going to talk about this tonight. But wait. She was also arrested for child kidnapping. So, you know what? Let's talk about it. Peace. But anyway, I'm Third Degree, and that's been your Ratchet News. Enjoy the show. All right, we're back. F it, let's go. Man, so... All right, man, we just going to get it popping. Welcome to the after party. We are here. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? I hope you got your favorite drink. Water, juice, tea, liqueur. You know, you got your good smokes, whatever it is that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Relax and just, hey, you know, we haven't had an after party in like a minute. You know what I'm saying? And so last night, we had some great conversations, you know what I'm saying? Some good topics. So, you know, we're running it back a little bit. And so, you know what I mean? Last night we talked about Young Miami spin that backlash, Big Tigger's messy marriage drama divorce debacle. That thing is crazy. And then we briefly touched on the Nolan Wells case disappearance. I can't say, you know, the other word, the unaliving, you know, especially for, you know, for promotional purposes on these flyers or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But we all know what it is, and it's just unfortunate. So we you know, it's an after party, but at the same time, this is a serious a topic, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely want your guys' 3 cents on this. So make sure you guys hit the like, share, subscribe button. Shout out to the Facebookers. Oh, and I apologize last night to the Facebook folk. You know, we were doing good in the middle of the podcast, and then boom, Facebook Meta cut that stream real quick. You know what I'm saying? Over something I said. I don't really can't remember what it is I said. You know what I mean? But hey, you know what I'm saying? They still had it on the Third Degree page, and it's still up on YouTube if you want to catch the full show. So, but yeah, we're here. So What you got for me, Quest?
Hey, man. You know, from the ratchetness, man, you know, I find it very ironic with Mr. Gavin Newsom, man. He's a character. That man gonna crush ours and then, you know, go give some people some land. It's crazy work. But neither here nor there. I expect Nicki Minaj to keep doing what Nicki Minaj does. You know, that's, if you're still a fan, more power to you.
Yeah, it's definitely, you know, like, again, she's been corny to me for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I used to respect her at least for her flow, at least, man. But, you know, again, the antics, all the other stuff, it's just stupid. I can't, Yeah, I'm good on Nicki Minaj, man. She a sucker.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to talk about D1. You know what I'm saying? I understand you're a Christian rapper and all that good stuff, but to downplay NWA is absurd.
I take that hugely personal.
Yeah, that's very absurd. You know what I'm saying? Like the contribution they brought to the game, whether you agree with the messaging or not, is crazy.
Right. And let's not try to play upright in this. I would never. Come on, man. You know, with so many different. We're talking about outside of NWA. You know what I'm saying? When we're talking about Ice-T. You know what I'm saying? Schoolie D. Cool. What's that? What's the Cool G Rap? You know what I'm saying? Like folks who was out here talking gangsta and stuff on the East Coast or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So NWA has certain subject matter. And mind you, the one thing I'm going to slightly say a little bit is that Straight Outta Compton was more political than anything. It had a message. And then after Cube left, after that, the soul of NWA left, then it started becoming more so like, you know, commercialized. But even still, the Niggas for Life album, Dr. Dre, that was a well-produced album. If you ever go back and just listen to it from top to bottom, Dr. Dre put his foot in that album. The beats were slapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, sonically. And then he elevated from there to the Chronic, and from Chronic to Doggy Style. Then, you know, from then on to Aftermath. I mean,
yeah, that's all courtesy of NWA. You know what I mean?
Right. And RIP to Easy. He was the visionary. And like I said before, man, it's always going to be personal. Easy was the visionary. He signed my cousins. And again, we got to give credit where credit's due. Shout out to JJ Fad, because without Easy having the vision to take them to a label to get them a shot, because nobody was really messing with NWA back then. So he had the vision, okay, let's concentrate on the girls. So that meant NWA came together as a team and helped write and produce that album, the Supersonic album, and they shopped it. And they got signed on with Atlantic. So JJ Fad gave NWA, or gave Ruthless, his first label deal because of JJ Fad. And because of the success of Supersonic, that made other labels pay attention to NWA. So when it came time for them to shop theirs, now it's time to work on Straight Outta Compton. Boom, now the doors are open. You get what I'm saying? So Easy was a visionary. Again, I was great friends with Jerry Heller. He was like a mentor of sorts, gave me great advice. You know what I mean? Like I knew two of his kids really well. Come on, man. NWA for life.
There you have it. There you have it. Adoration says she gonna jump on after she washed her hair. You know what I'm saying? It's fresh and yawning in the morning over there. You know what I mean? Get up, brush your teeth, get your life together. Come on through. We ain't gonna be on
this is a surprise. We kind of last minute, we put it together. You know, I was up early this morning trying to put together the show, but it's after party. You know, that's what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
Jess, you missed the Ratchet News again. It was good. I would definitely would love your take on some of the stuff. You just got to go back and just watch it. There's some good ratchetness in there for you.
Yeah, Jess is the Ratchet News. Always being late. How you gonna be late to the after party, Jess? You know what I'm saying? What's going on with your life now?
That's what happened. And then this guy, it's 5:30. Oh, okay.
Hey, first off, okay, since it's after party, we having fun, right? I'm saying this in I ain't know. This isn't joking about. I ain't know it takes like an hour and a half to get ready for an after party. Yes, it's 5:30. Now we're on 6:24.
I got here before 6:20 post.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, I'm rounding it up.
And I had to deal with the boys.
It's all right, Jess. I live with one too. You and Denise are both gonna be late to y'all funeral. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be waiting for y'all and show up. It's okay. I understand.
Man. What's up, cousin Chrissy? We see you. You know what I'm saying? I got the link in the description. You guys want to come up and just talk your ish, anything that you see that we may have missed, you know, throughout the week. Come on. You know, the link is in the description on YouTube, on Facebook. You know, I even got it in the comment section on Facebook. So, you know, come on. But just the only rule for the after party, nothing vulgar, nothing too extreme. I guess we can't talk about, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, people getting spanked, you know, for discipline. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. I got to go back watch the show, see where they cut me off at. But, hey, what was it?
I'll say right now. I'll tell you later.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Don't worry about it.
Facebook. Why are you going to censor me? First off, let me have a talk with, excuse me, Quez. We're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to do this real quick. I got to talk to these bum the klutz. Facebook, why do you got to pick on me? Y'all be having, like, the outlandish stuff on. I be seeing wang-wangs. I be seeing people humping. I be seeing people getting unalive. Y'all do the most. Y'all let the clear folk call us the N-word. You know what I'm saying? And it's all good. But if we say WHITE girl, or if we say something about discipline or whatever, then you want to sit there and you want to punish us. Then you cut the lie. But hey, the one thing I can tell you is on your platform, we're getting you views, baby. Yeah, thousands of views. Why you gonna hate on me? Little old me. There's people out here fake buying views. You know what I'm saying? There's people who can't even get their cameras to work. You know what I'm saying? We up here live running production. You want to hate on me? Third, yo, man. Yo, too. Just leave me alone. You know, go find you some business. All right, back to the show.
Oh boy, that man there funny. Hey, it was crazy though. That is crazy work.
Right in the middle of the live,
I do be seeing all kind of craziness on Facebook, man, and then fights and all kind of stuff, man.
Fights. You know what I'm saying? They be having, well, I don't think we can say that word. They be having scraps. You know what I'm saying? And then just today, you know, there was a guy who said, "Oh man, he really got, you know, pow pow." Check the comments, and then boom, you check the comments, and sure enough, it's like right in there. Like, really? That's what we doing?
Crazy.
But I say something, you take it as a, you know, a THREAT.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Hey, when you're at the mercy of somebody else, man, that's just part of the game. We'll maneuver and move through it. You know what I mean? That's only, you know, for me personally, that's the only hindrance I see with some platforms is like, you know, ain't no real freedom of speech for everybody.
Yeah. For people who look like us.
Yeah, I don't know who makes
because
the rules,
you can clearly walk through Washington, you know what I'm saying, with masks on, you know, and January 6th, all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying, and they can storm, do all types of stuff, and like I said, call us the N-words, call us monkeys, so all types of stuff, you know what I'm saying, and it's cool. It's really cool. No, it's a freedom of speech. But, you know, to make you say something.
When we get our weight up, man, we're going to go to Patreon where we can turn up and do whatever it is we want to do. You know what I mean? You got to get the muscle up, though. We'll be there. All right, but let's get after it, man. You know what I'm saying? What we got?
Put hair on my chest. All right, y'all. So last night, you know, we were talking about the Nolan Wells situation, right? That what we're getting into?
Yeah, let's get after it, man.
All right, recap.
We just want to know. We just want to know what happened and why our baby didn't come home.
we have the honor and the privilege of helping to lead an independent investigation on behalf of the family of Nolan Wells. Why do you say we need to be retained to lead an independent investigation? It is because the family has distrust of the Mississippi law enforcement officials giving them a fair investigation where their black son ended up dead after going out on a boat with 3 young white men. The history of Mississippi is something that they don't just read about in books, but it's a lived experience for many Black Americans.
He was a special kid, but again, just heart was so big. And we're gonna miss him dearly. We just want to know. We want an honest, thorough investigation. That's all we're asking for.
All right, y'all. So I know we touched on it a little bit last night, but what are your thoughts, views, and opinions on that again? Recap for the folks who missed it.
Y'all want to take it away, or y'all want me to dive in?
All right, well, I'll go ahead and just grab the mic. You know, we ain't got time to waste. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's sad that, you know, that this situation has happened. You know, as a parent, you expect that when your kid goes out that door, that your kid's going to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of these things where it's sad where you can't even go to school, or kids can't even go to school nowadays, because you never know that, you know, some kid who may feel away or because they're hurt decides to unleash and take out that fury on a school, on classmates, on teachers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what somebody's going through, where we got bullies these days. But, you know, with this case, it's like it's the thing that keeps on happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a dark-skinned guy goes out with folks who are non-dark skinned. Then all of a sudden something mysteriously happens. We don't know what happened, or it's an accident. So many different excuses and so many different things. And it's sad. You know what I'm saying? That you can't. And again, I know people want to say, like, hey, we live in a world where things have changed. Yes, we came a long way, but there's still some things that have not necessarily changed, especially in places like in Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Especially in a place like Texas, especially in a place like Florida. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it time and time again. Apparently, and same thing within South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Where, again, things just mysteriously or continuously happen coincidentally to people of the darker hue, and all of a sudden nobody knows anything, or it becomes a blind eye.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. You know, the video they show, there was hundreds of people out there. You know, and for nobody to know anything is absurd to me. Y'all got a video of them having an argument, but nobody knows what happened after that. Oh,
I got it too. I got it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Method. We know you had a birthday party. It's hard work, man. I know, you know, you got to get life. You know, but we here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I understand and dig it. Shout out to Roger. Shout out to Certified. Shout out to all the people who are watching. Just do us a favor, hit the like, share button. Even if you're just like listening, you can go ahead. The best way to engage is to comment in the sections if you know when to come on. You know what I'm saying? But much love to y'all. Y'all are doing whatever you guys are doing, but still tuning in. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Especially on a Saturday. You can be anywhere else in the world, but you're right here with us, man, kicking it. Trying to get some understanding. You know, while you queuing that up, let me also state it's very imperative that you have a conversation with your children that are of the darker hue, that everywhere is not safe for you, right? Some of the things that your counterparts can do are not meant for you, and you must understand that when the ish hits the fan, the presumption of innocence that goes to that goes to the Alabaster community, you don't get. And that's a real conversation. It's not me being facetious or trying to be the angry black man or whatever. It's just a reality. We see it time and time again. You don't have a presumption of innocence, and if for some reason you are the victim, they'll try to justify why you should be victimized. And that's what I've been seeing a lot with this situation. Well, we don't know what he did. He could have had an episode, and they tried the mental health thing, and like all of that, is absurd, because when it happens to somebody in their community, it's all alert. We need to find all the reasons why this happened, and everybody must be punished and pay the ultimate price. But it seems like when it comes to our children, especially, there's no concern. And as a black man, I feel a type of way, because only cowards attack women and children. And if we allow that to happen as a community, what does that say about us?
True. Here goes the video right here. It's not the full video of the argument, but you can hear that he's definitely having some type of altercation with these cats.
Yeah, look how many people were out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of people for nobody to know anything.
Wait, I also have another video, and then I want you to drop your 3 cents too.
Did y'all hear one of Nolan's real friends speaking about what he believes happened? Listen to this.
I know that friend group that he was with is known for, I don't know if I can say this substance, but they're known for doing a certain substance. And, some of us who have spoke to Nolan prior to the island date, we know that they were known for doing that substance. Another thing that we believe is, what if they peer pressured him into doing something? And again, with the mixture of alcohol and...
This is allegedly, y'all. This is allegedly. And Jesus just giving us his synopsis of what he feels. So allegedly, Jesus, you got to remember when you're getting on these panels, you got to say allegedly, because somebody will try to wrap you up.
Allegedly, coming from his friend group that knows him very well. I'm talking about teammates that played with him, went to school with him, and folks that see him every weekend. Allegedly, we believe that maybe something just didn't go the way they wanted it to. Maybe they were trying to have a little bit too much fun, and it was just a mistake that they covered up. But I know for a fact that friend group that they were with is known for a certain substance. So it does not surprise me whatsoever. And I'm almost certainly confident, allegedly, that there was that substance on that boat. I know we won't know till the body gets tested and all that, but, it's what makes sense to me. I don't believe he tried to swim back to the island or anything like that. There's just a lot of things that doesn't make sense. Why did they leave him in the first place? Why didn't they make sure he had a ride home? If that was me and my friend group that I typically hang out with, Nolan, yes, was in that, but if it was me and my 4 close friends, I'm not leaving that island until I leave with my friend.
Exactly. Because why the fuck y'all didn't bring him back with y'all? If he went out there with y'all, he should have fucking came back with y'all. And from the sounds of it sounds like Nolan has 2 separate friend groups, his black friend group and his white friend group. And it sounds like the 2 friend groups didn't really fuck with each other, but Nolan fucked with both of those friend groups. He said they known to be on that shit, and they probably tried to get Nolan to try that shit. And either 1, he wasn't going for it, and that's why they got to fighting, or 2, he actually tried it and it went bad, and they trying to cover some shit up. But either way, the family is going to get to the bottom of this shit. They're going to do an autopsy, and they're going to find out if there's any substances in his system. They're going to find out if there was any blunt force trauma and exactly what the cause of death was. So regardless of if these motherfuckers is telling the truth or not, the truth is going to come out.
Young lady, language. she
didn't get the memo. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But no, that aligns with how we feel as a community. we know something went wrong. We know our queue of people don't do things like try to swim back to an island. You know what I'm saying? For no apparent reason. We know it's an unwritten rule that if we leave together, we all come back together. That's just the truth about it. You know what I'm saying? My kids know. If y'all go somewhere together, y'all all need to come back. And if somebody happens to be, unalive during the situation, you better have a damn good reason why you ain't unalive too and why you made it home and they're not here. Because we're going to have that discussion. So it puts the animus on the peer group, and like his friend said, if he was with us, we would have made sure he got home. You don't just leave the homie on the island.
Jess, what are your thoughts?
Like I said last night, as a mom, it's just really sad how we have to tell our kids these days that they cannot go with a certain race. Sadly for Gen Z, for some reason, they think they're invincible. I've told my kids multiple times, "Oh, Mom, we're fine. Oh, you tripping, Mom. We're good." That is their stance on things, But as a mom, I'm constantly telling them, this boy was already of age. He can make his own decisions. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure his mom voiced concerns, but he still went anyways because they were his teammates. That's the key thing right there. They were his teammates. My son, he goes a lot of places with his teammates to build relationships with them. You know what I mean? So this is probably something that he did to hopefully probably try to build a stronger relationship with them. But he went to the wrong event with them. He should not have went on any water, no hiking trips, nothing to where you could be left by yourself and easily, oh, I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? Never, ever go on water with a certain race. Never, ever go on hikes with a certain race. Because you could possibly come up missing, quote unquote.
The only caveat I'll add to that is that you can go, you just can't be the only one. You shouldn't be the only one. That illusion of inclusion, no thanks. It's different because the Alabaster community, when they're in a room full of us, they don't fear anything. There's no uncomfortability. But be the only one in a room full of them, and see how your skin feel. You know what I mean? See how your spirit talk to you. You should never be the only one. That's my caveat. I don't think there's a problem with going out and doing things with certain individuals, but you should never be the only one. I don't even play that game. You won't be the token. Too many examples of the token being eradicated under false pretenses.
True. And also too, it also came out that Ben Crump says that Nolan Xavier Wells was a strong swimmer, while noting text appeared to have been deleted from his phone. So now the plot thickens. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did his text get deleted after he was, gone, no longer on this earth? You know what I'm saying? Why were they deleted? These are the questions that I want to know. This is the reason why we got to definitely stay close to this case, because it's very imperative that we figure this out. What was going on? We're not going to get the honest answer from these quote unquote group of friends, because obviously you don't delete stuff if you don't have nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying?
And the fact that They had to ping his phone to find it.
Right, the parents did.
Like, if you my homie, you got my stuff, and you find out I'm missing, you know what I mean? His phone and his car keys was at somebody's house. I don't know about you, but if something happened, you know what I'm saying, somebody gonna contact my mom if you really my friend and be like, hey, I don't know what happened to Quez. He left his phone, but I have it. Here you go. Here's his keys, and we're gonna help you do whatever possible to find out what happened. If I was put in a situation like that. But you know, for you to be sitting on his stuff and you ain't even try to contact the family and let them know you got it, and then now there's all type of information missing. I see his mom's talk about his Snapchat had absolutely nothing in it, even though it deletes after 24 hours. You know, he ain't have no saved videos, and we all know kids nowadays, man. Everything is video. Everything. They doing reels, they doing short stories, pictures, whatever. If they outside turning up, that's just a reality. And I don't think no teenager I know left their phone nowhere and didn't lose their mind about not having their phone. You know what I mean? That's just true. If I lose my phone, I'm tripping. So I know these teenagers, you know what I'm saying, not just leaving their phone somewhere like, oh, I'll get it later. Hell no. I don't see that happening at all. But shout out to Colin Kaepernick for providing the information providing the resources for that independent autopsy and getting that young man's body out of Mississippi, because that's very, very important. Because, you know, details show that the coroner is friends with one of those young men's mom, who happens to be a judge in Mississippi, which is even crazier. So I'm glad they got that young man body out of there, so they ain't try to doctor up and do no craziness or you know, tamper with any type of evidence that can be found in these few short hours. But it's very easy to tell if somebody drowned or not. You know, when you are unalive from a drowning, there's going to be water in your lungs. But if you're unalive before you drown, ain't going to be no water in your lungs. Very simple.
Very simple.
That's just my take.
No, it's a good take. Also, too, shout out to Tyler Perry, because word is he's paying for his funeral. Also, too, I saw Byron Allen donated $100,000 to his GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying, to help the family out. So the one thing that I can say about these celebrities, about, you know, whatever, is that, you know, a lot of people say, well, you don't put celebrities on pedestals, whatever. But the one thing I can say is we don't necessarily got to follow their lifestyle or their life choices. But one of the things I applaud is that when it's time to come together, you know, certain folks will come together and work as a community. And I think that we shouldn't necessarily be looking for them, quote unquote, to help us in our local, but we should be taking a page out of their book. You know what I'm saying? When stuff like this happens, especially locally, we should be coming together and doing stuff to help ourselves and our community, just like how they're doing it on a higher level. You know, if we're doing it on a local level, things can get done a lot smoother too, especially when it comes to changing laws or getting effective change that we need within our community. So I do like what it is that they're doing. So not a huge fan of Ben Crump. You know, I do feel like, you know, sometimes he's a little soft in his approach, you know what I'm saying? And I think people mock him because of how he speaks, and they take him as, you know, not a formative opponent, you know what I'm saying? But the one thing I can say about him is that he has his hands on the Karmelo Anthony case. He has his law firm in Texas handling that too, and they're making great headway within that to try to get the judge recused. I'm trying to get a new trial, you know, because there's so many different mishaps and missteps in Texas that he's actually holding on to. So I pray for a good outcome for our brother Nolan Wells for this too.
Absolutely. And just to further expound upon your point about these celebrities, we don't have to idolize them or even, expect them to do certain things. But I will say, during those civil rights protests and moments and situations that was going on, there were several celebrities who didn't take any credit, but helped finance movements. And I think as a community, we rock too hard on some of these celebrities being at the forefront and risking their livelihood and careers to benefit your personal agenda, which I don't feel like they should do. Prime example, Kyrie Irving, he finances a lot of things and never says nothing. There's plenty, but that's I feel like how our celebrities that are in tune with the community should be moving. We shouldn't be asking them to risk it all, because once they gone, who gonna help finance this stuff? Who gonna jump behind the politicians or the local individuals that you want to see succeed? If you ain't got the money to do it, the money got to come from somewhere, and you can't ostracize the finance and then also want them to go out there and jump in front of, the barrage of the public sector that can, challenge and deplete their resources. You can't do that either. So shouts out to the individuals who do that are celebrities, but as a community, we need to be stronger in supporting ourselves and getting on top of these things without all these nonsensical arguments and what we like. Let's focus on the task. Let's organize. Let's communicate effectively, and let's get stuff done. And if some celebrities jump in and shoot some dollars at us, let's use them wisely.
Exactly.
But, if I was a millionaire, I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all I wouldn't participate with, because y'all get out here and do the most. You know what I mean? I'll furnish some money to y'all through the back channel, but yeah, I'm not finna jump out here and be the face of something, and then when I get sacrificed on the altar, everybody go back to their regularly scheduled program, and now I'm broke and desolate from trying to help y'all, and y'all didn't give a damn about me. I'm not doing that either.
Right. Jess, what are your thoughts?
I like how both stepped up and help also with the expenses of everything, because if it would have been left to Mississippi, things most likely would have been altered. Mm-hmm. And the bottom line, the real story would not have gotten out. So I'm really, really happy.
Very true.
Really, really happy that they stepped in to this.
You know how the narrative goes, Jess, because you said the real story wouldn't have gotten out. Oh, they would have tried to dig up his past. Oh, he was hanging out with thugs at age 13. Oh, look at him holding a knife. Oh, he's a menace. Oh, look at his Facebook post. Like they try to demonize. It's they did it with Trayvon, Mike Brown. What's the latest one? Are they even trying to do it with Karmelo Anthony? What I'm saying? Like, but you see the what's the Austin Metcalf? You see the good pictures. The Lily White. Oh, he was a good kid. Try to paint him in this narrative, but try to paint this guy as such. But come to find out, allegedly, because they still want more proof. But the the Metcalf twins, have been arrested before for racist graffiti.
Well, I mean, and that speaks to that presumption of innocence that I tell you about. We see it way too much. We see the projection of that community trying to paint us as naturally violent, naturally unemotionally intelligent, all of that good stuff when history proves otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
But because the dominant society has control of narratives and media apparatus, like even the news is crazy, for them to be so biased in their reporting of certain things is starting to get out of line and absurd in 2026. The way they frame information, you're supposed to be a non-biased, non-partisan apparatus that's supposed to only report facts. And we even see them play a huge role in narrative spinning when it comes down to certain situations, which is crazy to me, you know. But
right,
you can only beat it by being together.
Agreed.
And I also agree with you too about Benjamin Crump, man. As an individual, I don't personally like him, for certain reasons, but I do also understand that him being involved keeps eyes on the situation.
True.
You
and
know,
I will say, you know what I'm saying? I think he's a little bit better. I think his heart or his intention is a little bit more pure than, let's say, Al Sharpton.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh boy, Al Sharpton will sell you for a Newport and a chicken sandwich. You know what I'm saying? You out of there.
I wanted to say somebody else, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let that one go. You know, don't speak ill, RIP. But you know, the two that they try to point the figureheads, you know what I'm saying? And you know, so then they'll try to give us like a Stephen A. Cancun, you know what I'm saying? And you know, different folks like Nicki Minaj, different stuff. So the one thing I can say as far as when it comes to leaders, you know what I'm saying? Like I know he's out there trying. It's just that, you know, I don't know, because I've heard people make fun of him, especially how he speaks, and they don't really take him serious. Like, oh, Ben Crump, I ain't scared of this cat. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't really nothing to be really like, about. You know, that's the only thing as far as his demeanor, you know, but his intentions is pure. I give him that. You know, and like I say, he's better than a Reverend Al Sharpton.
Well, yeah, I mean, and also, you know, I mean, like I said, like his methods in certain scenarios, but he's absolutely necessary.
True.
Right? He gets the eyes on it. He gets it. You know, the community involved in a lot of these scenarios. Do we like the outcomes all the time? Probably not.
Especially his settlements. Like, bro, you be settling to get people to apologize. Like, what's wrong with you? Come on,
yeah,
bro.
those are my issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, because kind of like unaliving for profit when he shows up.
Mm-hmm.
That's the part I don't agree with. I'd rather have tangible justice than, you know, if something happened to my child. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna sue you, whatever, get a check, but that's not gonna bring my child back. And I need real justice. I don't want to walk away with a check and be like, well, you know, I got $2.5 million. My son not here no more, but I got a bag like that. Nah, I'm cool. I'd rather have the people who did something to my child face real life justice. You know, y'all give me some money to shut up, because I'm never gonna shut up. You dig what I'm saying? So that is my biggest problem with him. But like I said, you know, he ain't no Johnny Cochran. But until we start creating the resources that we need, till we start creating you know, grassroots organized you know, law professionals that are from the community, of the community, built for the community, we can't really complain. We're not preaching that. We're not focused on that as a community. We got to get these individuals, we got to get these youngsters from middle school through law school, and have them be a part of the community the entire way, so that they know that there's a responsibility that's attached to them being successful. But I mean, I don't know, man.
What are your closing thoughts?
I just really hope that they get down to the truth of everything. That's my hope for this case.
Yep. They should, man. I think that was an unaccounted for tangible that these individuals didn't believe was going to happen. They thought it was just going to be another case washed down the river. But I think that the publicity of it has put people on notice, and it's hard to be corrupt while everybody watching you be corrupt. So that's the benefit at this point. You know, we got so many eyes on it because it is. Shout out to the people, man, to the community. I know I was harsh on them today, but I'm only harsh because I understand what it's going to take for us to get there. And in solitude with them, I'm proud of the community because we're getting tired. We fed up as a community. The people, it used to be, oh, hey, everybody's not bad. And, you got to trust the system. You got to trust the product. Like, nah, we're not going for that no more. All that the other cheap. Nah, we need real answers now. The community's fed up. We're not going to keep being victimized. We're not going to keep watching our children, become, a banner in the back of somebody's China cabinet. Will forever be missed or whatever. We're not going to keep doing that. Like I said, as a grown man, when somebody feels like they could just come over here and do something to your children or your wife, and you're not going to do nothing about it, that should put some fire under your feet to create the change we need. So even if that means sacrificing our religious beliefs or, our social statuses or our economical positions, all that is irrelevant if people can just come in here and attack your children. Give them how much money you got.
Great.
Yeah. So.
And on that note, we're gonna end that particular topic. In the RIP to Nolan Wells, and again, just like the Karmelo Anthony case, just like the Barry Henderson case, we're gonna keep our eyes on it. We're gonna keep updated on it. And we'll circle back with it. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see. We'll definitely, it would be something that we brought up on this show.
Absolutely, man. And we are the voices of the community. Whether we agree or disagree, we all have a perspective, man.
And
that's
you know what I like to say, man, of the people for the people, of the culture for the culture. That's us. That's what we're here for, We give a voice to the voiceless. Absolutely. So if you ever feel frustrated or you just need to vent, again, this is the safe place to do it. Drop your 3 cents, spread the word. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you want to just holler at us on anything that you're feeling, we got open ears. We're here for the people, man.
And we're gonna be honest perspective, man. We're not gonna sugarcoat it. We might change the verbiage because they be trying to kick us off, but we're gonna give you our honest opinions.
Thoughts, views, and opinions. I want to thank everybody for coming through and rocking with us for this after party. I know I got a little somber, with this particular subject, but we had to run it back. We couldn't just wait another week. We had to speak on it because it was too important for all of us. And I saw Jess getting emotional behind it last night, so we had to bring it here today. They kind of just, and again, one of the things too, conversation is healing. Because sometimes when you may feel angry, you feel something, just having an open conversation and just letting it out gives you I wouldn't say necessarily a healing answer, but it gives you like a breath of fresh air. Where you're like, gives you a sense of release, you know what I'm saying? And you can clear your head and start, calculating and strategizing and moving in a better direction. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're here for too. But I do got to hit it on another note, man. Again, we are less than a month away from the Keefe D trial for Tupac. You know me, I'm going to stay up on that one. You know what I'm saying? So RJ has been really quiet as of sort. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if it's because he has to keep quiet because he got his hands in this one, or that that it may not be looking good for the boy Keefe, especially since how the judge is going to allow the book to be used as evidence in the trial. You know what I'm saying? So we are going to keep you in tune with that one too. But in the meantime, go ahead and go listen to, or go to Tubi, go watch Tupac Cover Up. And if you want to see anything particular, go to episode 2, False Flags, and you may hear somebody that you may sound familiar in there. You know what I'm saying? Run those numbers up for your boy one time.
Just for the one time. You know what I'm saying? Support your boy. And, you know what I mean? The residual checks matter. You know what I mean?
22 million watch time minutes. I'm coming for the coins. But yes,
wrong with it, man.
But hey, you know, again, I don't. Yeah, go any Tupac project. Go check it out. Tupac cover up. Let's keep our eyes on the trial. But man, you guys steal that Tigger stuff, right, Mr. Tigger?
Mr. Tigger.
I just want to kind of end it on a lighter note. Are we gonna play it one more time?
Tigger, get off my phone. Do you not see all them crime? I'm not doing that. Yes, you did. She dropped. Bro, you're literally stepping on her.
I'm not stepping on her, Alex. I just want my phone. She can give me the phone and it'll be over. She can give me the phone and it would be over.
Bro, just get over her. She's gonna give you.
I'm not on her at all. Give me my phone.
Get off of me,
Give me my phone.
See, if I was anybody else, you wouldn't be doing this.
If you say so. Give me my phone.
Bro, just get over her. You can buy a new phone. Get off of me! Mr. Tigger! Get off of me! Mr. Tigger, get off of her now!
You know, wait, I missed that. Did this little ninja just say you can buy another phone?
Mm-hmm.
The funk?
Yeah.
You know, let me stop because I guess maybe that's what got me kicked off last night. I went on my little rant. But yeah, this little dude, you got a lot of nerve. I can buy another phone? No. How about this monster give me my phone back? You got important contacts. You got your lifeline in there, whatever. I got to go wait to go buy another phone, upload all my information, pictures and all. Come on, man. You know, if you don't get your little goofy butt on somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And, what also strikes me as odd is that everybody calling him by his nickname or his stage name. Like none of my kids call me by my nickname. Denisha don't call me by my nickname, or none of that's not for inside use. That's why it seems super scripted. Mr. Tigger, like what's his real name? You know what I mean? Even her, Tigger, get off of me. Like no, my wife don't. Hey Cadillac, what you doing? No, my wife don't do that. And that doesn't happen. She doesn't call me Quiz. So, like there's certain things that just don't make sense in that video. I'm sorry. It looks hella scripted.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. To some kids, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It kind of runs kind of hand in hand. I'm Uncle Third to some kids, you know, to a lot of kids, and folks know me as Thirds. Some of my cousins, my family members, whatnot, know me as Third. So, there's a baby crying.
Oh yeah, he'll be all right. He want to come out here.
No, okay. Yeah, they know me as Third, you know what I'm saying? But you know, like it's kind of ill because Jess don't call me Third Degree.
I'll call you Third if you ain't listening. I'll be like Third.
But she don't be like Third Degree. Leave it alone, Third Degree. Put down the phone, Third Degree. Mr. Third Degree. Mr. Third Degree. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, no.
Please leave your message.
Oh, you're making calls and you know all types of stuff, man. Like babies crying, calls, and all types of stuff. We can't hear you. You muted, sir. You muted himself again. You muted and you're talking again. I'll unmute you. Don't press a button. Here you go. Oh, you muted yourself and you still talking. It wasn't me. It says I cannot mute, right, Jessica? Can't. Yeah. Because the guest shows to mute themselves.
All right,
there
can
you go.
Yeah, no, I said I was trying to call them and tell them come get the baby from downstairs. You know what I'm saying? He at the door going crazy because he want to come out here with me. That's why I'm trying to call somebody, tell them come get this child, this lost child down here. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Third Degree. I'm gonna call you Mrs. Sugar Express. Mrs. Sugar. Put down my phone, Mrs. Sugar. you know, and the thing that still baffles me, right? Now, then we're gonna wrap it up. I'm still, because you know, I went back and read some of the comments. Some of y'all goofy. I don't care what he got in his phone. I don't care if he's over there running around with clowns, you know what I'm saying, doing a circus, hocus pocus, whatever. I don't care. That is his phone. Give that man his phone back. You know what I'm saying? Why are you holding on to this man's property? In certain states, that is called stealing. You know what I'm saying? You refuse. Then she gets dropped on some Temu packages. That's what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? Did she slip over the Temu plastic? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, what was going on to make it look and appear? Hey, you know,
don't do her. That was Fashion Nova on the floor, man.
Oh, excuse me, Fashion Nova. You know?
And she done fell all over the Fashion Nova. That ain't Temu.
It was horrible. It was just like a Tubi movie, like you said. It was just horrible.
It was horrible.
Go ahead, Jessica.
Nah, I just want to say, ladies, if you got to go to the point where you got to look through his phone, just bounce. Just bounce. I get it. They gonna say, oh, you know, I come home every night. I'm not doing nothing, blah, 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 blah. Cool. Just leave. Just leave. That's all I got to say about that.
No comment.
No, I'm going to hold up, guys. I got the ball. I'm dribbling. I'm at the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and shoot this real quick.
Frick.
Damn.
It is goofy. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. Again, I get it. The bitter, not saying you, Jess, but you know, you talking to the bitter baby mama club. He ain't ish club. Okay, look, whatever. Let's keep it a buck. That woman and certain women who are of the 5150, the cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, you know what I'm saying? The ones that be jam talking to themselves, and then their eyes be going in different directions or whatever like that. They be doing little ish like that to antagonize, to provoke a person to get a reaction out of them. Because some people are so damaged that they feel like what's the word I'm looking for? A negative, a messy, or a chaotic, or what's the word that the better word I'm looking for? Help me out. I had a brain fart.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go, toxic. They think toxic behavior equates love. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know, come on, quit it. You know what I'm saying? Because again, and I'm not just putting this on the women, because there are some beach made dudes who do the same dang thing. They do certain stuff to antagonize women. When you're low of insecurity, you don't have high standards, when you're ratchet as hell, and all you know is toxic, this is the behavior that you have. This is what you be at.
Well,
Very point blank.
To be honest, a lot of people's toxic behaviors get them attention, and that's what they used to.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we've created a culture of that, you know, here in this modern era where your toxicity gains you attention, and now it's become learned behavior, and people think it's normal, and they try to justify it even though it's not normal, and they're weirdos, and people keep telling them, no, you're right. You okay? Keep doing what you're doing. No, don't keep doing what you're doing, because it's not like, stop it. It's retarded. It's not effective. It's like you're not gonna get nowhere in life. To find out that you're 45 years old and nobody wants to be around you anymore because of your simple behaviors, and you're gonna blame the world. There ain't no good men left, and there's people getting married every day, G. You know what I'm saying? Just don't nobody want to marry you because you're weird.
And there's toxic behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there has to be a reason why. And again, shout out to the people who are choosing to stay single, whatever. But then there has to be a thing where it's like, yo, you got to take a look at yourself. Men and women. You ain't getting married, ain't got nothing. You can't get a relationship. You have to start taking an inner look at yourself, man. Start working on yourself. You know what I mean? Because, hey, man, it's kind of crazy. But to Jess's credit, I'm gonna give her a little bit of a leeway. If you got to go to the extreme of grabbing somebody's phone to check, for stuff, then yeah, maybe it is just time to bounce. This is men and women. It's just not worth it. But then at the same time, you're holding the phone hostage. That is the key thing that folks is missing. Why are you holding the phone hostage? It is not smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we can see that maybe Big Tigger is not necessarily of what he's being accused of, or maybe the cameras is on. Because if it would have been Thug and Nut, from around the way, I don't think she would have had the opportunity to fall on some Fashion Nova plastic bags. You feel me?
And why was all that stuff by the front door? Like, y'all ain't pick it up.
They probably had a scuffle before the video.
Oh man, here we go.
No, because I seen the video before. There was nothing there. There was nothing there. You know what I'm saying? This is only one part of the video.
I'm just speculating.
No, we gonna watch it. We gonna sit you down, and I'm getting you out of this he ain't ish club. You know what I'm saying? Because again, there was nothing on the floor in the beginning of the video. Then once you get to the second part, then you see all these Fashion Nova bags. So I don't know. I'm gonna blame Cuckoo. Because again, let's not negate. And if this was maybe like, Beyonce here or whatever, maybe I would, but this is a woman who has a whole child missing. There's been all types of allegations made about her, about this and this and that. She makes up these false things, whatever like that, to get these dudes in trouble. I'm just saying she got weird cases on her. Like Kendrick said about Drake, there's some weird cases in her camp. I'm just saying, this one is
absolutely,
man. You know what I'm saying? This one in particular. And again, Tigger, Mr. Tigger, you got to take a big chunk of the blame. I'm pretty sure that you done seen some of these red flags. We need to talk to this crazy heifer. You done seen some of these red flags. When, you caught her probably in the corner beatboxing to herself, that was a red flag, sir.
Not beatboxing.
If you sit up there and, hey, where's your child? Oh, I got like 2 children, but one's missing. The funk, you over here got time to date me, but can't find your child? You know what I'm saying? Like, the funk? There's some questions I want to ask. Let me talk to your previous baby daddies. Like, let's figure out what's really going on here. Let's see who is really, and start putting 2 and 3 together. And in that case, and I'm going to speak on some real, just after party. Tigger, you go get the cookie, right? But you don't leave your ring. You get the cookie, but don't leave your ring. And then after a few times of finessing the cookie, then you put that cookie, you throw the cookie aside, and you go on, and you find yourself a nice, wholesome girl to marry, to take home to your mammy. You know what I mean? But you don't bring the craziest chick with a record. She got a warrant. So after she no place to call on you, she get picked up by Popo because she got warrants in different states. Come on, Tigger. You brought this upon yourself, player. I'm praying for you for the best scenario, but it wasn't wise. Like BBD said, butt button to smile, man. Wasn't worth it, cuz.
At all. But, hey, what happens when we wait late in life? You
don't know. You don't know. I'm from the used to date Crazy Girl Club. I've seen it. Eyes runs now at the first time the Crazy Eyes runs.
Got to go. You know what I'm saying? As I always say, my piece is more expensive than your bad habits.
Man.
Got to go. I ain't even got time for it. It used to be fun. It used to be exciting. You know what I'm saying? All that little toxic behavior. You know what I'm saying? All the nonsense. But now I'm cool. I'm good.
I went out with a girl one time who literally...
I'm approaching 50 and marrying something like that. I damn sure wouldn't have did that. I'd have made it this far.
Word. And that's the thing. He 50 something. She like 36. You know what I'm saying? Like,
even worse.
I had a girl bite me on my cheek mid-date.
Hell no. You don't know that. Your ass is.
I'm trying you laugh. I'm trying to tell you they out there.
I know you.
Your ass is dating women.
They're out there. They're out there. I lucked up when it came to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, I still was like, oh man, I don't know.
Now, yeah, the verdict.
Oh man,
the The verdict's still out. She might still
man. Everything I'm trying to tell you real quick. Things are going good. Man, we meet up, we dinner. Okay, cool. You know, we go to a little bar. Then you know what I'm saying. Next, you know, she's saying, ride with me. You know, we rolling through Hollywood. This chick could not drive to save her life. You know what I'm saying? Like over here speeding. I'm over here like praying to Jesus. Let me get back to my car. I left it parked over at, you know, man, did we get into the bar? We playing pool? And like, let me just try. I need a shot. I need a shot, man. She took some Henny, and that was the red flag for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, short, little pretty, cute chick drinking Hennessy. No, she fights men. So, you know what I'm saying? So then, you know, next thing you know, we're over here doing our thing, kissing, you know what I'm saying? Then she takes me by the I think she's about to go in again, and she just bit my freaking cheek. I'm like, what you biting the shit? I know I look like chocolate, but baby, I'm not chocolate. You know, I'm not edible like that. You know what I'm saying? You hungry? We gotta get you dessert. We go back to eat. You hungry? Do I look like ground beef?
Yeah, must have. You keep dating these women from Arkham Asylum. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck you got going on. I ain't never been bit. You know what I'm saying? That's a new one. I'm cool. I probably would have punched the shit out of her. You know what I'm saying? Man, what is wrong with you?
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Yeah,
They're out there. You know what I'm saying? So Jessica over here, like, I don't know, but no, they out there. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know a 5150 when I see it, and that chick is 5150. And you seen the red flag.
You. She got a friend that she know be biting people. You know what I'm saying? She got one. Oh, these women be knowing who the crazies are. You know what I'm saying? That's the one they call when y'all break up. They call her crazy. But
then like they be delusional, like because Jessica's been making excuses. No, it was probably him anyway. You know, he probably did it. He probably was out there cheating.
No, wait.
Jess, you ain't got no crazy friend.
Wait.
What's her name? It start with Jessica. You know what I'm saying? Anastasia. You got a crazy friend. Ebony. You know what I'm saying? Them is crazy names. Ebony's be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Who else? I'm trying to think of the crazies. You got one, Jess. We're gonna go through your friends list. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out because I gotta protect my homie Third. You know what I'm saying? He's gotta keep his head on the swivel when your best friend come over there. You know what I mean? You tripping because you done told her he made you mad and she can try to put some sugar in his gas tank. And, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Jess.
But no, I just wanted to say that I can't. No. So this chick is not all. I would say it's not all Tigger's fault. But that does not give him the right to cheat. He should have just left. You know what
How do you know he cheated?
Right, how we get to him cheating?
With the phone.
Jessica, no, he wanted his phone to leave. He said it won't be over. I just get my phone back. He wanted to go.
This is women logic here.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. It's women logic. It's from the He Ain't Ish. She read from the He Ain't Ish book. She read from the He Ain't. Oh, chapter 1, it's the man's fault. Chapter 2, oh no, he's cheating. Chapter 3, let's jump to high conclusions.
Oh my gosh. I need some ladies on here.
Hey, chapter 4 is revert back to chapter 1. It's his fault. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
the hell?
Gosh.
We don't know if that man was cheating or not. Even if he was, that has no justification to you stealing that man's property. This is not a thin line between love and hate. Even though I know, you know, that's probably one of your favorite movies, Jess, because you know that's your doppelganger. You little baby Angela Bassett looking ass. You know what I'm saying? And tied Third up in the kitchen, hitting them with pool balls and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gonna love me. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. You got my hey, I'm just saying, man, it's some crazies out there, bro. And y'all gotta take account for them. Just like we gotta take account for the debauchery on the men's side, y'all gotta start taking account for these crazies. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all be knowing they crazy. Y'all just don't tell nobody. And y'all be high-fiving them. Y'all wait till y'all break up with your ex, and then you send crazy over there, and then she didn't waiting to exhale this man Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? Threw a brick all through the window and set it on fire. You know what I mean? Y'all know who y'all be calling. Y'all better cut it out, Jess. I know you know him. You be trying. Yeah, look, you ain't got to pretend for third because I know. You know what I'm saying? I know. You got one, and we gonna get her name. We gonna find it. We definitely gonna find it third. I got you, bro.
But anyways, I'm not saying that she's not crazy, like really crazy. You know what I mean? Because you men say that all women are crazy.
Oh, there we go. So all you men.
It got back to us somehow. You was on the road.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, she studied this handbook.
Yeah,
he in this handbook. She studied it to the core. I think she about to start teaching like master classes.
Good night. You know what I'm saying? I was with you when I was with you.
Wait, hold up for a second.
Thank you, adoration.
Hold up, wait a minute. Let's get some adoration in it.
You don't say thank you, adoration, like she came to save you. You know what I'm saying? Adoration can't help you. You crazy. No. What's up, adoration? How you feeling, Bill?
I just had a little time. I didn't know y'all were doing an after party today. I would have got up earlier and washed my hair because I got to get my hair done today. So.
You gotta get your hair done today. My fault. You gotta get your hair done, dude.
Yeah, my hair did.
You showed up at the end of the show. We were supposed to be off of here already. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I didn't know though because I literally woke up and I woke up late because I was planning on staying up late. We had typhoon and everything. So, but then I saw an invite. I'm like, is this from yesterday? And it was like 7 hours ago. I'm like, wait, y'all having an after party? So then I was like, okay, let me wash my hair. But you know, hair day is just long.
No, how you been though, sis? You good?
I mean, yeah, we had the typhoon. It didn't seem serious on my side, but apparently the whole country's torn apart. So, I don't know.
You know, thank God for keeping you safe.
Yeah. Outside, my window is fine. Like, I don't mean to be insensitive.
There you go. You still finna go get your hair did, so it can't be that bad.
I'm about to say that. I'm about to go travel a whole hour to go get my hair done. So
yeah, leave it to a black woman. Go travel a whole hour through a typhoon. Go get their hair did.
Typhoon's done.
Where they do a good job.
Especially in Asia.
That part.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Ain't too many black shops in Asia, huh?
No, there's not. There's a couple girls that do it. So yeah, I'm gonna go travel to mine and get it done. I wish I could go to Dubai though. Those girls in Dubai are fire, but that's too far.
Hey man. Hey, I sent you a message too, because you know that we just opened up in Dubai. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, did you? Oh wow, no way.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean we finna get it cracking over there. But that's neither here nor there. Then when you check your message, holler back at your boy. But I know you be busy in time frame. But yeah, y'all, man, I gotta go, man. It's Saturday evening.
No, we about to jump off Quest. We were just waiting on adoration. We had to end it on a higher note. You know, I went to at least see Addy for one time. But you know, maybe she coming to help Jessica out with the he ain't this club.
Oh, yeah, what you come to help with? Let's get into that.
Okay. Well, let me help. It's like a joking. No, the first of all, when I first saw the video on what's his name's page, everybody was posting it. I was like, what is this? Okay, I'm the kind of person personally, I agree with Jess. There is no situation, ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, where you should be scuffling with another grown human being. I believe that during adolescence as well, but after adolescence, there's no reason why you should be physical with anybody, man or woman, lady or man. So rustling on the floor and you want to go through his phone because you want to find something or you believe something, get one of your, like you said, the crazies. See, some people know how to do the whole investigation thing. Do that. Sure do. If you want your phone back because somebody got your phone, like I said, that's in your family. Now, if somebody on the street, like some scary person on the street got your phone, you might want to, snatch your phone back. But if it's this level of where you got to now start rolling down, call the police. That's just me. Okay, I don't do scuffles. I don't do hands.
Wait, adoration. Let me ask you one question. and Big Tigger's case. That's logical. I like that
I don't
answer.
know who that guy is.
Call the police. I like that. Call the police. So, but how is he gonna call the police if she got his phone?
So what?
How is he Big Tigger gonna call the police if she got his phone?
There's phones everywhere. Grab her phone. Grab the phone off the counter. The kid, whoever was filming
You think 5150 really gonna sit there and then you gotta unlock it? Does he even know her password?
Sir, you can walk outside to the neighbor's house and grab a phone.
Really?
Now, like I said, to each their own, but that's just me. To each their own, but that's just me. I don't believe in physical.
I don't think people got house
I'm not
phones
grabbing nobody's
no more.
arm. I'm not grabbing. Listen, if you're I don't do going through phones personally. If I have a suspicion that you're cheating or there's something, let's just say there's something, I'm done.
Yeah.
But for people who go through phones because they need proof, they're not going to leave their partner unless their partner, you know what I mean, laid down in the bed and did the actual act. And then people have all these stipulations of when they're leaving or when they're doing something. If that's your thing, you do it privately, do it secretly. I'm just saying, man and woman. Okay, I got friends, male and female. I was in one of these guys' locker room talks one time, and they were talking about the things that they had done to, including wiretapping and all this stuff.
You know, maybe you and Jess can teach a master class on the he is. Now look, now I love you, Adoration. We waited for you, but you know, we've seen him bringing out the SIG on live. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never seen that. He's going to Ike Turner mode. So
me neither. No, guys, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what I've seen and heard. People are crazy. But what I'm saying is, in my opinion, physical, this is just me. I say this to all man and woman. Physical, no physical. I
agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
So then
I definitely agree with that. All right, but I also agree with third. You know, in 2026, ain't nobody really got house phones, so I don't know how he was gonna call the police, and she got his phone. You know what I'm saying?
This is ways to call the police, okay?
Let me paint this scenario. Let me paint this. This is Tigger. Tigger. Now I'm running outside, right? I'm going to the neighbor's house. Hey, can I please use your phone? She has my phone. She will not give it back. Can you please help me? Can you please?
Yeah, but third, here's the thing though. You might see that as a coward and this or not.
No, I'm not seeing it as a coward.
In my opinion, though. Now to each their own. And it may be for a lot of men, this is not an option. And that's why we see a lot of physical violence. But in my opinion, physical violence is never an option.
No, okay, so adoration.
Yes.
Chick-fil-A delivered. Now, that wasn't physical violence. Now, again, that was him trying to tussle.
I didn't say it was physical violence. I said,
but she was definitely acting, you know what I'm saying, to make it seem as such.
It doesn't matter.
But here's the thing. I wouldn't put myself in that predicament to be arguing or grabbing anything from a crazy chick because, again, for stuff just like that. You know what I'm saying? So.
But here's the weird thing. He don't have two devices.
He probably does. But it's still his phone.
A tablet.
The thing is this. I'm not saying that he shouldn't get his phone. That's why I said call the police. If you want your phone, which I'm probably the person who wants my phone, so you go get your phone. My thing is this. I think that we have this idea, not we, because not me, but a lot of people have this idea that there's an intermediate step. I'm going to do it by myself. And I feel like this is what a lot of kids have to learn when they're in school, where parents are like, hey, you don't have to resort right to this. Now, when you have to do what you have to do, if you're getting your ass handed to you, then you got to hand it back. I'm not saying that, but in my opinion, I think that it's one of the only times when you should, jump into that state, especially as an adult. But that's just me. Okay.
Word to Big Bird. We're dropping on that note with you, but I highly disagree. Because if you ever been in these situations with these crazies, man, I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, that's the thing, third. You're like, oh, if the person's crazy, then I should stay physical. Why? Why don't you just go?
That was again. You're conflating physical with getting your phone back. So again, it appears that way. It appears physical.
Getting your phone back.
It appears physical because he's trying to get his phone back. But again, when you got somebody acting over dramatic like that, there's a thing between trying to actually get your phone back, between you actually putting your hands, stunt, feet, and whatever on this person. Because trust me, he outweighed her. If he really wanted to get physical with her, if he really wanted to, especially me, I know I could have picked her up and really got my phone back if
Yeah,
I
but
really
third,
wanted
that's
it
what I'm
back
saying,
like
though.
that.
That's what I'm saying though. We're
If I
adults.
no, I'm saying if I wanted it. So you're missing the point.
I
I'm saying
know.
if I
Okay, I
wanted
know
my
that.
phone back and I wanted to
You
get
could've-
physical,
I know that.
it would have
So
got
that's-
physical.
I know, third. That's what I'm saying. Instead of going down that path of if I wanted to get my phone back, that's me though. Like I said, everybody for themselves, but me as a grown up, and let me also phrase this though, as a woman,
There
because
you
like you
go.
said, if you wanted to get it back, you could do it. Now, me, I probably couldn't do what you could do. Okay, so I'm not going to go down that road. Maybe you feel safer going down that road because you're not going to come out the loser in
Okay,
the
so
situation.
hey,
But I'm not
real
doing that.
quick, can I ask when it started to get physical? If you really felt threatened, wouldn't you just give the phone back?
What do you mean?
Voice of reason. On that
If,
note,
if you were in that predicament, would you just give him the phone?
I told you, I wouldn't have the phone.
No, I'm asking. I'm genuinely,
No,
I'm genuinely asking. Like, if you were in that predicament that we saw on video, would you just give him the phone back?
Yeah, but
Or
that's the
would you
thing.
try
What
to
I'm trying to
fight?
explain to you is I wouldn't have the phone. I'm talking about him right now.
That's
I'm talking
all I'm
Let me put
saying.
it like this. Let me put
If
it like
you
this.
felt
though.
threatened,
Let
you
me
would
help you
probably just give him the phone back.
Let me help you out. Let me help you out. What I'm talking about is if my man took my phone and I'm like, give me my phone back. Me personally, okay, I would not be because I don't believe in that. Okay,
right?
That's just not me. That's
No,
all.
I hear what you're saying, but
we're
what
not
I'm
denying
asking-
that. We 100% agree. Let me help you out, Quez. So because you just said if it gets to the point of physical, so if this woman right here, if you had your man's phone, right, you put yourself in his shoes, you had it. I'm not giving it back. Give me back my phone. And you felt like there was some physical activity that's getting ready to go, or if you about to get your ass handed to you, wouldn't you just get a phone back so you wouldn't get your ass handed to you?
I mean, obviously, y'all, that's what I'm talking about. I don't do physical.
Right.
That's literally what I said. I don't.
You just proved the point. So again, so 5150, give the phone back.
So are you saying that, hey, woman, if you have a man's phone, I mean, that's the thing though. I mean, third, I'm talking about no violence. I'm not talking about, well, the man's gonna stomp you into the ground.
I
I'm not talking-
understand Martin Luther the King. I get it.
Yes, but that's just me. Like I said, everybody's different, and I know based on the statistics, it's different. But like I said, me personally, I don't.
If you're scared for your life, if you scared of this man and he gonna put hands on you, the simple solution is give him the phone.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. Is no violence.
Place.
I'm talking about no violence, y'all. I'm not talking about. Well, I'm gonna be. Huh? I don't have his phone. That's what I'm saying. I don't do violence with adults.
Same thing.
Where okay, high five, adoration. Okay, but
What she's trying to say is
that's what
I
just said from the beginning.
I feel like what she's trying to say is it's not that serious to be.
It's not
trying to get your phone back.
Or trying to leave.
No, but what we're saying, Jess, is it's not that serious to keep the phone if you feel like this man is harming you. That's what we're saying. It's different. No, listen, it's different if like this was your child and you felt like he was trying to harm you and your child.
I'm not on his phone either. If my child comes for me for the phone.
But listen, if you have somebody else's property and you feel like they're gonna harm you for said property, wouldn't it just be more beneficial to the individual to just give it up instead of going through all this extra rigmarole for something that doesn't belong to you to begin with?
Wes, that's the whole point of the conversation on both sides.
But I want to hear the women say it because y'all keep pointing
because
violence at this man.
Jess done said the first thing Jess said. Thank you. The first thing Jess said was stop trying to grab people. So that's what she said, and then y'all came at her. So now I'm trying to tell you.
No, it wasn't just that. I agree. No, but go ahead.
What she said. I was listening. All right, I was washing my hair, and when I'm washing my hair, I'm paying attention. I was listening. That's what she said, and then all of a sudden, you said, "I got this one, Quez. I got this one." She literally said, whether the guy cheated or not, or whatever you're looking for, you don't need to be grabbing people's phones. If you feel like, oh, something happened, he cheated, or whatever you're saying,
just bounce.
I can't use that word, but leave. I can't say the word online. And on the other side, because whether I'm the one taking the phone or I'm the one trying to get my phone, man or woman, I literally stated man or woman multiple times in the middle of this. So it'd be the man holding the phone or trying to get the phone. It could be the woman holding the phone or trying to get the phone. Now, I understand, I did state for the record, because you guys are defending that, I do understand that for men, being physical is easier because you guys can be the ones coming out on top. So when I say no violence, you guys, or no physical, you guys are like, why no physical? Why no physical?
No, you're missing the point with that. I get it.
It doesn't matter. That's what I just stated it. I just stated it just in case that's what you're insinuating, because that's what it sounds like. But just in case that's what you're insinuating, I stated that for the record. But in my opinion, all right, whether you're male or female, grabbing the phone and trying to look through it because you think your partner is doing something behind your back, or trying to get your phone back, in my opinion, physical is not for me. And that's all I'm saying. So when I saw the video of them rolling around the floor, number one, I'm like, are these adults? Number two, I'm like, who are they to each other? Are they brothers and sisters? Because I've seen grown brothers and sisters rolling around the floor. Mine don't do that, but I've seen it. And the next thing I'm like is, what's so deep about this phone? Like, what's so, like, on her side, do you have pinpoint blank evidence, or are you trying to get into a bank account? And then on his, sorry, that's on her side. And then on his side, I'm like, are you hiding something that's gonna like blow your life away, or she's gonna delete the pictures of your mom? Like, what's so deep that we're rolling around the floor? That's for me though, because I ain't rolled around the floor since I was like 7 years old, and that's the truth. I've been rolling around.
In hindsight, what you're saying is beautiful. I get it 100%. And what I'm trying to say is that no, it should never get to the point of being physical. But like what Quez is saying, what I was trying to say earlier is that if you're really fearing for your life, or you're fearing that somebody may get physical, the easier thing to do is just, hey, here, Negro, take your phone, get out of here, go. You know what I'm saying? It was one of these things where it's just a mindless game. Now, he's dumb for even sitting there and falling for it because it was a trap. He knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm talking about physical, no, physical means like, hey, if I want to get physical, it can be physical, meaning that I'm not just going to sit here and tussle, just get my phone back. You sit up there really keeping something. I know dudes who will literally slap the bejesus out of a woman to get their phone back, or stomp them out, or do worse. Because there's some insecure men out there who, I mean, women, and it's not even a funny or a joke thing, women who have lost their lives over smaller issues. Of course, so we're talking about physical. You know what I'm saying? I know some dudes who get physical. That was not physical. That was acting. Number one. Number two. So wait, he was stupid. It was acting. It was acting on her part. You know what I'm saying? But he's dumb for even falling for the bait.
I've seen people act like that. No cameras, no acting. People are, like I said, it's everybody's not.
She did it for the cameras because whoever the stupid dude, the Mr. Tigger, he did it, so she can have proof to say, hey, he's physical, he's beating me up, but it backfired because people are making memes of it. Because again, if you look at the totality of it, and she fell, all of a sudden, then she started crying waterworks because she slipped and fell over her stupid Fashion Nova bags. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole act. That's what I'm saying. Tigger was stupid because he fell and played into it with cameras on him. You know what I'm saying? So it made him look bad in court of public opinion, or she tried to, but it backfired because people were over here looking at her like, yo, this chick is crazy. Then on top of that, the next day, she gets word that, hey, there's arrest warrants on her. So she tries to flee the state because they're getting ready to arrest her, and she gets arrested. For kidnapping charges. So I'm just trying to say, like, this is something bigger. It gets crazier by the minute. But again, we overstayed our welcome here. Toothpick, we'll come back. We'll bring you for another after party, or we record some with your adoration.
Because I do work in the mornings on weekends. So
snap! You just stay working, huh? Working day and night.
I do. Because
all right, y'all. But we love y'all. Thank you for coming to the after party. We overstayed it. Well, we only meant to be here for an hour, and then look what happened. You know what I'm saying? But all right, but we love you. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.